Coming up next, the Wizards taking on the Timberwolves. For the Wizards, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it together and get things back on track with a win. Timberwolves, Wizards. Tip-off in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Wizards. On Thursday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Golden State Warriors.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, Ja Morant, he's out there with Thompson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Williamson in at the power forward position. And for the Wizards, Brown out there with Banchero. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Bogdanovic, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Back to Morant. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Hunter against Morant. Pass to Banchero. The putback. Can't get the putback.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Williamson is screen on Brown. Johnson for 3, drills the three-pointer.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Hunter. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's Banchero missing.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Williamson against Hunter. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
And both free throws good for Nembhard.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Brian Keefe. David.
I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup, and that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morant. Hunter, no one around him, nailed from three-point land.
And Hunter can really do damage from deep. The defense has to get out on him.
Williamson outside. And Thompson kicks to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest that game against Oklahoma City. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Pass to Hunter. Banchero, a screen on Johnson. Inside. Here's Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Banchero with the screen. And another miss by Washington. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
Outside Bogdanovich. They set the pick. And Thompson sends it back. Here's Adebayo. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Thompson passes to Williamson, and he makes that one.
Well, it's hard to imagine a more solid screen than a Zion screen.
Wizards trail by 4. Banchero outside. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Pass to Nembhard. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, selfless play by Hunter to give it up to his man in space.
Now, here's Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
And we haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
Free throw good, Adebayo. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
He doesn't get the second one. Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot. But he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
Yeah, he has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, Nembhard. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Adebayo. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. And he sinks the second. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Harrison Barnes.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season, and with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Here's Nemhard. Banchero outside. Hits it from three-point range. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And it's blocked by Brown. One-on-one here. And there's Banchero on the assist by Hunter. He has 7.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now here's Morant. Offensively is a juggernaut. There's no way to put it. He's averaging 36 points a game. And it's blocked.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
They set the pick. Rebound, Minnesota. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Yeah, that's Zion's bread and butter. Absorbing and dishing out contact inside.
Bogdanovich draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And Washington making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And the defense of the Timberwolves stand as good as it gets.
Well, Kevin, they can compete with anyone when it comes to size, not just up front, but on the wings. They're long and athletic, but it all comes down to execution, and they get it done.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
The first free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. Nemhard with it. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. DA, thanks.
That's It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Banchero, and it's Morant with the rebound.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Johnson, the pass to Williamson. Morant outside. Kept alive. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Wizards leading by 5. Pass to Bitadze. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Adebayo. Hunter kicks to Banchero. Fires for 3. Here's Nembhard. The Wizards working the ball around now. Bogdanovich wide open. They shoot again. Bitadze. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Wizards lead by 7. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
And Thompson kicks to Ivy. Here's Johnson.
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he'd only increase his value.
Here's Bitadze, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Here's Nesmith. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Johnson. How last month turned out for him, averaging 9 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
Yeah, and make no mistake, we're watching a special guy here, and his numbers only tell a fraction of the story.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Timberwolves trail by 7. There's a screen to the inside. Here's Richards, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Nesmith, covered by Barnes, inside. A nice shot by Reed. And the Wizards lead by 7.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Johnson against Reed. Goes up from the top of the key. Basket good. Richards got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Tyson. He's covered by Thompson. Carroll, a screen on Thompson. Here's Tyson. Drills the elbow jumper.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Here's Neesmith. The quick look, no good that time. So for the Timberwolves, their last game, a win against Memphis. Ivy passes to Thompson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. There's the pick. Lets it go from deep. Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
And here's Banchero. 7 points in the game. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Ivy. Can't cash in from the high post.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And so it's the Washington Wizards with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Bogdanovich out there with Nembhard. Then it's Reed. Then there's Moses Brown. And it's Neesmith in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
And here is Barnes following the 3 from Bogdanovich. Adebayo passes to Richards. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And not every big guy can make that play. Adebayo has the patience and awareness to do so.
Outside Bogdanovich. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Morant. Knocks it loose. Richards passes to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Here's Richards. Morant right side. Connects from 3-point range. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Well, normally Morant is scoring off the dribble. It's good to see him being effective off the ball.
Bogdanovich passes to Nembhard. Back to Bogdanovich. Brown right side. Pass to Reed. A 3 from Bogdanovich. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Here's Thompson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Timeout, timeout.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
You know what, though? Not only did they get to the free throw line a lot, but they converted at a high clip.
And converting free throws at a high rate, that's what you want to see as a coach.
Chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
And you look at Morant. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Now, here's Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Thompson against Bogdanovich. Brown sets a screen for Bogdanovich. No good on the triple. Adebayo with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For Minnesota, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Banchero's checked in for Reed, and Hunter's subbed in for Nesmith. And that one misses. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Banchero, that's good.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
To the paint. Washington with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Banchero inside. Guarded by Morant. Banchero, that's good.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some changes for Minnesota. Williamson comes in for Nick Richards. And Ivey subbed in for Thompson. And Minnesota has possession, trailing by 4. It's deflected. Pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Rocket 6. And the dunk by Brown.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Williamson outside. Ivey kicks to Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivey is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Wizards leading by 3. Nembhard, the pass to Brown. Banchero left side. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morant. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots. And it's Banchero missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Brown kicks to Hunter. Back to Brown. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Morant. Nembhard, the pass to Bogdanovich, and the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 14.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter, third of the game so far.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Ivy. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
A moment here to see the numbers for Williamson. He's putting up about 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Wizards. No one covering. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Ivy. That's tipped. Here's Banchero. 13 points in the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Adebayo. Nembhard, the pass to Bitadze. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. The Wizards shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel. And, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
Now Bogdanovich, following the miss by John Morant from deep. Banchero outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Morant. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? We give Morant about an 11 there?
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Timberwolves. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zion Williamson.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Williamson outside. Back to Morant. Another miss by Minnesota.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. And Washington has possession. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. And it's Banchero missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williamson kicks to Ivy. A 3-ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, Ivy is looking to hurt you from outside. If he finds his shot, he's taking it.
Now, here's Neesmith. Pass to Banchero. Here's Tyson. Ivy defending. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Tyson to the left wing. Here's Banchero. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant outside. Williamson finds Ivy. Here's Adebayo. It's not going to go for him. Hunter with some nice defense. Here's Tyson, covered by Johnson. Pass to Banchero. And here is Hunter. Takes the 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping. Boom! Woo! Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Tyson, and it's denied.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
High arcing shot. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Over to the wing. Pass to Hunter, to the wing on the left. Here's Banchero. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Now here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Washington Wizards. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
A lot of these guys deserve the votes, but there's some big names missing. Come on, America, do better.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the Washington Wizards.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Cameron Johnson is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Thompson. Then there's John Morant. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. Morant against Hunter. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Banchero. Brown with a screen on Barnes. And Brown throws it down hard.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
And so Morant will bring it up for Minnesota. 9-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Johnson, the pass to Thompson. The kick out to Barnes. Adebayo with a screen for Barnes. Sinks the triple. Barnes has got 6.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Banchero outside. Knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Count that one. He's got 10.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
Bounce pass, Nembhard. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hunter with a screen on Johnson. Minnesota with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Banchero finds Bogdanovich. Banchero with the screen. Bogdanovich, no luck. Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Washington trailing. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Timberwolves. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far.
And I think for Minnesota, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Back to Banchero. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Morant against Hunter. Morant passes to Adebayo. Johnson with it. Adebayo down low. Brown's there, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Back to Nembhard. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And that one's good, Hunter, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Morant's against Hunter. And it's Morant missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Wizards have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Free throw good from Brown. All reads checked in for Andrew Nembhard. No good on the second free throw. Timberwolves trail by 3. Barnes dishes to Morant. Back to Barnes. Johnson up top. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 3. Banchero outside. Reed bounce pass. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Reed a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Hunter. Pass to Reed. Hits the three-point bomb. Reed's got 5.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Adebayo kicks to Thompson. Morant, that's for 2. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Brown outside. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. That's tipped. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And the dunk by Barnes.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Pass to Hunter. Banchero a screen on Thompson. Hunter, the pass to Banchero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
Well, back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
Back to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota in the lead. Now Morant. He's got 12. Driving the lane and finished off by Morant.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Banchero. Count it, and the foul. That one's on Morant.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Morant, that one doesn't go. Hunter with some nice defense. Pass to Reed. Outside Bogdanovich. Hunter sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range. And now a three-point Wizards lead.
And he was hot from three to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Williamson comes in for Johnson. Thompson, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Morant. Now, here's Ivey. Neesmith covering. Thompson up top. Still scoreless.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. There's the drive. Here's Nembhard. Ivey defending. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Ivey, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Too smooth from the mid-range. Defenders can't let Ivey get comfortable from there.
Nembhard with it. He's got 6. Pass to Reed. Back to Nembhard. Wizards passing it around. Here's Bitadze, defended by Richards. Here's Nembhard. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves trail. Williamson up top. Reed covering. Back to Williamson. Over Reed. And it's Williamson missing. Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's the screen. Nembhard, the pass to Bitadze. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that. Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Tyson. 1:04 left to play here in the third. Bounce pass, Nemhard, and the dunk by Reed.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now, here's Ivy. Tight defense on him. Pass to Williamson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, it's almost like Zion's nickname could be "and one." Certainly happens a lot.
And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Well, that's a terrific assessment. Reed misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Ivy. 8 points for him. There's Williamson with the three. Drills it from outside. Williamson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
Now, here's Nesmith. Covered by Barnes. Fires the three. Can't hit that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Minnesota on top, up 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Banchero is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's Tyson in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Well, Adebayo's a little undersized at the center spot, but he can give you some shot blocking.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Williamson, the pass to Morant. Now Barnes. Adebayo the screen. From the high post. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Barnes has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Here's Tyson. Pass to Hunter. The shot, no good. Good D by Williamson.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And it's Morant missing. Wizards trail by 3. Now, here's Hunter. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Tyson. Over in the corner, Banchero. Count that bucket. Banchero's got 27.
Banchero does a great job of just staying on balance when attacking off the bounce.
Morant scanning the floor. Ivy dishes to Morant. Over Hunter. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And so Morant will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Barnes outside. Back to Morant. Adebayo with a screen on Hunter. Here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Wizards. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Back to Nembhard. Banchero outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Banchero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Williamson with a screen for Morant. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Adebayo. Here's Hunter. Minnesota with the rebound. Williamson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Barnes down low. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness. Got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
That free throw good from Williamson. Stan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Zion's physicality makes him incredibly difficult to defend.
Well, there's no question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
Back to Banchero. Bogdanovich passes to Nembhard. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Pass to Ivy. To the paint. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Barnes.
Nice decision-making by Ivy. He can more than handle running the offense.
Nembhard with it. Back to Banchero. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Now Nembhard. Shot clock at 3. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Back to Morant. To tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Paolo Banchero.
One of the most explosive players to have ever entered this league. Morant shows out every night.
And he can't get the first one.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Minnesota. Thompson comes in for Ivy. And he's good on the second. Washington with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Knocked away. Now Thompson. Morant outside. Pass to Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Bam is so crafty inside. You never know when he's going up, and it leads to a foul.
And that one misses.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Pass to Nembhard. Banchero with the screen to the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Banchero's got 13 points in the second half. And Morant's got the ball here for Minnesota. Williamson is screen on Hunter to the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Already one of the most powerful dunk artists in the history of this game. Mount Zion.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Banchero. Now Bogdanovich. Covered by Johnson. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Thompson. Now here's Williamson. Tries from the block. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Williamson's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, this is how special Williamson can be. And when he's hot like this, just keep getting him the ball.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Batadze the pass to Hunter. Now here's Banchero. Guarded by Morant. Just 3 to shoot. Bogdanovich, no luck. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Wizards making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Hunter against Adebayo. Pass to Nembhard. Brown sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Here's Nembhard. Banchero outside. Here's Hunter. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here's Morant. Washington with the rebound. Hunter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Johnson with the rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Washington trailing. Pass to Nembhard. Bogdanovich with a screen on Thompson. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
Adebayo the screen. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact a game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Nembhard finds Banchero. Nembhard with it. He's covered by Thompson. Nice move. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Morant. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Nembhard with it. Picked up by Thompson. Banchero outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Thompson outside. Morant sets a screen for Thompson. Back to Morant. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Now off the inbound. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to catch what Brian Keefe told his team during that break. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Morant against Hunter. Adebayo with a screen on Hunter. And Adebayo throws it down.
Wow. Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Bogdanovich. Banchero, a screen on Johnson. Bogdanovich passes to Banchero. Minnesota with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Down low. Hunter with some nice defense. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
.121 left in the fourth quarter. The Wizards working the ball around now. Brown with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. Nembhard finds Brown. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Minnesota. Morant passes to Adebayo. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Banchero dishes to Brown. Pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And it's Morant with the rebound. So it's the Timberwolves now. Adebayo with a screen on Bogdanovich. Money!
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball and he delivers.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Morant against Banchero.
Well, you got to be ready when your number is called. Great job by Hunter.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Here's Morant. Hunter with some nice defense. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And all eyes on Banchero here. They want to see how he handles some intense pressure.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Johnson kicks to Williamson.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Conley with the 3. The shot, no good. And so Washington takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.